You guys, I have not vlogged in months. I mean, like maybe October of 2023, and we're in March of 2024. A lot has been going on. I'm back with another day in the life as a business coach, so that's what's happening today. But I'm gonna get you guys caught up because life is different. My mindset is different, and I've had a lot of amazing big clarity moments. Okay, so we're gonna get into it, but of course we have to start off with my coffee. I was watching my last vlog. In my last vlog, I was like, yeah, now I eat before I drink my coffee, and I'm trying to be mindful of that, y'all. That did not last. Because I'm not always hungry in the morning, and I love to have my coffee, especially on my first coaching call. Like sipping my coffee, helping my clients, that's a vibe for me. So we're gonna go make my coffee. Don't judge me. And I did drink a lot of water last night and this morning. And I'm gonna drink some more. And yeah, we have a busy day, so let's go. I'm not even gonna lie, kitchen is a mess. We've just been going with the flow and flowing this weekend, clearly. So when I get off my coaching calls, I definitely need to clean the kitchen, and I think I'm gonna cook something, and I need to wash my comforters and stuff. I know I just made up my bed, but that's because I'm gonna take my coaching calls in my room, so my bed is behind me. Even though I have the blurred feature on the call, I still like to make up my bed. But we definitely need to wash the sheets and the covers and all those things. But let's make some coffee. I was rocking my hair straight for a minute, and where's my cup? I was rocking my hair straight for a minute, and then I decided, look at all these dishes. Then I decided, because I saw like some of my strands getting looser, I decided like, okay, it's time for a break. So I've been rocking like twist, like sleek buns for a little while. And whenever I rock my hair like this, I end up taking it out and then wearing it curling for the second week. And that's been working for me. So we're gonna keep that going. My hair loves it. It feels good. I'm retaining my length, and I'm not like stressed out about how my hair looks, you know? Like sometimes I be looking like a little kid, but then other times I'll style it and be like, okay, this is better. This is better. But I'm definitely trying to do what's best for my hair and not just be trying to look like super polished all the time when really I don't be going nowhere, y'all. Now I'm about to start going somewhere because it's getting warm in Atlanta and we about to be outside. All right, 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 all right. Oh, I've been working out. This is the most I've worked out in like a short time frame. So me and my boyfriend, yes, I got a boyfriend. I'll talk to y'all about that later. But me and my boyfriend have been working out Tuesdays and Thursdays, and we did that for like 2 weeks, and then my sister gave me free passes to go to Burn Boot Camp, so I went with her twice. And I've been doing like my own little thing at home here and there, so I feel stronger, I feel more fit, definitely more energized and stuff like that. And I'm excited to keep it going because I didn't work out for like a few days straight one week, and I definitely was missing it. And I was like, who do I think I am? So the workouts are happening. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I can definitely tell that I've been working out. I'm a little stiff back down. So while the coffee is being made, and you might be hearing my dryer also, but I had to be very honest with myself, y'all, because I went through a very tough time mentally with my business. And I sent out a very transparent email to my subscribers about it just yesterday. And I went back into my reports because I track my money and ups and downs in my business or whatever. So I went back, looked at my income from last year, and I realized that my income started decreasing literally the month that I started second guessing my business, not feeling super confident in showing up in my business. I know. And I also realized that was when I was making life decisions. I was spending way too much money on my lifestyle. That's when I had the 3-story townhouse, and I was just like, I'm moving back to an apartment, and I'm gonna be stacking my coins. And I realized that although that was a really good decision, because I was spending hella money for no reason. I was eating out a lot, going out, not clubbing, but just spending money out. And my home life, the townhouse, was $2,500 a month. And then I had just got a new car when I got that townhouse too. So my expenses just went up because my business coaching was doing amazing, right? 10K months, 12K months, it was oh, this is good. But then I realized that once I started second guessing my content, second guessing how I'm marketing to my target audience, I started second guessing oh, beauty professionals, they don't spend money on the business side. They only spend money on the technical side, learning their skills and things like that. I can vividly see on my Instagram that from August till January of this year, I was not showing up the same. My content was all over the place. My topics were all over the place. Even the visual, what I was capturing for my content was all over the place. And it wasn't good. So I ended up doing a 30-day fast. Follow me. Okay, so I ended up doing a 30-day fast, and I fasted from wine, and I fasted from busy work. I was reprogramming my mindset. So throughout my fast, I wanted to get rid of substances that made my mind, my brain, unclear. And the reason why I say busy work is because a lot of days I would wake up, put a whole bunch of unnecessary things on my to-do list, and then I'm busy all day, but at the end of the day, I don't feel like I pushed the needle in my business at all. So I had to stop doing that. So for 30 days, if it wasn't necessary, if it wasn't going to make a difference, I didn't do it. So I had a lot of time. And the fast was to be clear on what the heck I was doing in my business, if I wanted to start a new business with a new target audience. Because like I said, one of the things I was complaining about is that I don't think beauty professionals really take the business side as serious as they do learning and sharpening their skill set technically. So I started a whole nother Instagram page. I purchased the Simply Passive course so I can learn faceless content. Child, I was all over the place. And I also wanted to do the fast because I needed clarity around the guy I was dating, which I was telling you guys about in my other vlogs. And I realized that because my mom had asked me one day, she was like, why does it always seem like you're unsure about this guy? And I'm like, you know what? Because I had already gained clarity by the time she asked me that. It's not that I'm unsure about him. It's that I'm unsure about giving up my single life and it just be being able to be selfish, and being able to grow only when I want to and not really have someone challenging me all the time. Not in a way of just butting heads challenging me, but keeping me on my toes and making sure that I'm doing and being all the things that I said I would. So I wasn't ready for that. And then the other thing is, I really had to be honest that my last relationship scarred me. And it's hard for me to say because I am very prideful and like, I don't know, I be thinking like no one can actually like hurt me because I wouldn't allow them. But that's false because he didn't do anything to me like that. Um, but there were just so many things like trust wise and all those things that I was like, I don't trust you. Like I'm just gonna make my own money. I'm going to pay my own bills. I'm going to plan my future by myself. So yeah, I had to realize that I was scarred a little bit. Well, a lot of it. I was scarred. I was holding on to a certain mindset. And all of the I don't want a relationship, I don't want to live with a man again, I don't even think I'm going to get married, like all of those things, it really was statements because of my past relationship. And I had to realize that, and come to terms with that and open my heart up for the guy I was dating because he is amazing. And I know I said that in all my other vlogs. So we are in a relationship now and we live together. Okay, so I don't have that long to talk because we have a 10 o'clock coaching call with a VIP client. But the relationship vlog will be a vlog in itself. But I'm happy that I did the 30-day fast because it really did put things into perspective in terms of my fears and actually taking those fears on relationship wise and business wise. Because with my business, I was starting to have a scarcity mindset, even with finances. Like my income goal was like getting lower and lower. I'm like, okay, I just need to make. And it was like I was expecting less and less of myself. And just the other day, because the 30-day fast ended February 16th, but I'm still gaining clarity, obviously. But just the other day, I was telling my boyfriend, like, how dare I expect less when I know, because I've actually experienced, I know that I can make more and be more and have more in abundance. So, yeah, the 30-day fast helped so much. And y'all, that was my first fast ever. I've always heard people do fast and I'm just like, that sounds very rigid and I don't want to do that. But it really wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be because I do love wine and I am just like a person who just wants to stay busy during my business hours, which is like Monday through Wednesday, sometimes Thursday, 10 to around 4 o'clock. So yeah, the clarity that I gained was I'm opening up my heart and trust with my boyfriend. The other clarity was I am sure that I want to expand and grow in the beauty industry still as a business coach. And I just need to reprogram my mind so that I have the confidence that I used to have in it and that I am targeting my audience through marketing the way that I know that I can, the way that I have before. So I went back to the basics. I did my own market research on myself, which is something I tell my clients to do. I help them do it too. But I did market research on myself. I looked at past emails I sent out that got like high open rates or high click rates. I looked at my content that did pretty well. And I just realized what was the common denominator between what people were actually receptive to. So I did my research during those 30 days, got back in my bag. All of February, I was killing it on content. My emails were way more intentional to my subscribers, and my income increased. So now I'm just like, I have to be positive. I have to be thankful. I have to be grateful. I have to expect more, and I have to think in abundance. I can't think in a scarcity mindset. My goals are just the start of what actually is going to be the result. And I need to remember that my goals are not the end result. If I say I want, $8,000 this month, that's the start. But the goal is really whatever the end result is, which is going to be beyond that in abundance. So yeah, y'all. Like, I think this vlog is just going to be for today. because today is pretty busy. But we're about to hop on the first call. The first call is a salon owner. She has 6 stylists in her salon. She runs an hourly based salon, and she hired me to be her coach so that we can create her very first course. And of course, because I'm me, we did more than that. We rebranded her so that her salon education is separate from her salon. So she has a new Instagram, she has a new logo and brand colors and a brand identity. She created the design aspect of that. I helped with the concept. I was like, we need a whole journey. We can't just come out with a course. We need more than that. So we created a lead magnet. So we have a freebie for her. I set her up on Pinsite instead of Stand Store, which is going to be like the platform that she hosts her course in, but also like her link in bio, that platform. And we went with Pinsite because Pinsite course-wise is just a little bit more robust than Stand Store. So yeah, we created her freebie. We've been working on her course, and this is why I be telling people, if you want to create something new, like a course or a masterclass or whatever, work with me for 3 months. I need 90 days because we're brainstorming, we're making the concepts, we are thinking about the design, thinking about the approach, we're doing market research, we're then actually creating the course itself, and then everything else that lives around the course, which is the freebie. And we're also creating a one-off offer, like a $47 something, just so that it can be the connection between the freebie and the course. So we are also getting her one-on-one coaching together. She offered it before, but I want to just help her offer it in a way that seems more aligned with the journey of her course, so that it really does seem like a beginning, middle, like a side thing if you're kind of already have some of this stuff in place, and then the end. So I'm excited. She only has 2 more weeks left of VIP coaching, and it's gonna be really good. She's a very independent client of mine, so I really just be giving her the strategy, tweak it sometimes. She'll ask questions here and there. We gain clarity on the calls, and then she very rarely reaches out on Voxer, which is the app that I use to communicate with my clients in between calls. So let's hop on that call, see where she's at with her course, because her homework was to record her modules, get her deliverables uploaded onto the site, and record any tutorials that are necessary for the deliverables. And that way today we can focus on her one-on-one coaching and focus on her emails. Because what a lot of people do, this is the last thing I'm gonna say, what a lot of people do is they create courses or masterclasses and they don't create any type of email sequences for that. So when you purchase their course or their masterclass, you don't get any email besides the confirmation. And that's just a missed opportunity to continue to sell to them your other offers. So for her, you know, if they get the lead magnet, we need to create a sequence of emails so that they learn about her one-off offer, they learn about her one-on-one coaching call, or they learn about her course, and vice versa. If she purchased the course or a call or the one-off offer, they'll continue to get emails about other things. So the nurture emails are very important. And that's how you end up making sleep coins, which is, that's what I call it. I got that from somebody else. But that's when you like literally wake up and you're like, how did I make 3 sales while I was asleep? It's because your emails are working for you. So anyway, let's hop on the call. Let's knock out today, and I'll be back. No, and it's annoying because I have more to say. Okay. So are you clear with the contents that needs to go on the sales page?
Yes, I have one question about what you said, screenshots. When you say screenshots to support, are we talking about like people I've coached before, like asking them for feedback, or are we talking about screenshots of just like course?
It can be both. It can be screenshots of people saying like, this totally changed my business or my income or whatever, or it could be like, for me on one of my sales pages, I have a screenshot of the fact that I had over 300 reviews on Vagaro. So that was a screenshot because what I'm selling is to help them create a business model that's successful, you know, and that.
So I screenshot her my profit, like my net profit, and she was like, "That is so impressive," and I was like, "Thank you."
Yes, we need that. Yeah. profitable, but also another big thing that you talk about in the course is that it's fair and it is beneficial for the stylist. So if there's anything that you can screenshot that shows like the stylist, yeah.
Yeah, my stylist had sent me. She said my goal when I came to your salon was to double my income, and I've actually tripled it.
Yes.
So, something like that.
Yes, we need that. And we need to make sure that it says like, you know, DM from a stylist that works under whatever, so that we know that this isn't a stylist who took the course, but this is actually someone who experienced
Works for me.
yeah.
Okay.
Let's get into what you want your one-on-one coaching to be, to like cover.
Yes. Okay.
So I'm obviously not good at vlogging. I gotta get better. I'm not gonna say I'm not good. I have to get better at vlogging because I already got off my first coaching call. I've already done the dishes. My second coaching call, she accidentally scheduled 2 things at the same time, so we rescheduled her for next Wednesday. So yeah, I already did the dishes and I cooked my egg rolls that I'm about to eat for lunch, and I'm also about to make this Caesar salad. But the first call went well. I keep on saying I'm excited, y'all, because I'm really trying to put really positive energy out there, and I genuinely am excited for my clients' growth. I think it's just dope that people in our industry take on business seriously and see the value in mentorship or coaching, because I offer both, and like really commit to the process, because that's how you're going to see the growth. That's how you're going to see the results. So my first coaching call, again, she's very easy to work with. She takes direction well, she's coachable, and she's eager to like get this stuff done. Whenever I make my salads, I always get these kits, because if I buy a whole bag of salad, it usually goes bad. And I'm probably not gonna feel like actually making a bowl of salad, which is interesting because that's what I'm doing now. But I'm just learning my habits. So I end up buying like these things from Sprouts, farmer's market, and I'm using my boyfriend's bowl. It's our bowl because I bought this for him a couple of months ago, because I'm like, man, you eat huge salads, and he eats a salad before every meal. And I'm like, geez, you need a big like caveman bowl. But now I love it, so I'm using it too. But even with these salads, I end up seasoning it even more. But I love Caesar dressing over ranch. I'm not even gonna lie to you. And for some reason, the Caesar dressing and the Parmesan cheese that they put in their salads is definitely different than the one that they sell in the store individually. So I'm like, let me just go ahead and get these salad kits. Anyway, yeah, first coaching call went really, really well. We created her welcome series of emails. She needs to type them out, but we created what each email is about to make it easy for her to type it out. And this is just because when people, I think I said this earlier, but when people subscribe by downloading her freebie, we want to be able to nurture them by sending them a series of emails that highlights their struggles, paints the picture of like certain things that are in her course. And they're going to get these emails bi-weekly. So every other week, they're going to be nurtured with value and interesting emails so that they can take action. So we did that. We went over the logic for her coaching calls, like what she wants them to cover. And she's going to be thinking further on that. We set a price for her coaching calls and a price for her course. And because we only have 1 week left, I've already told her that, like, I've asked her when she wanted to launch. She wants to launch her course in May. We're in March. So I was all like, after our last call, and our last call is all about her content campaign. After that call, then I just want her to focus on recording all these courses, all these modules and lessons. And then by mid-April, purchase my monthly mentorship for 30 days, because I think that's all we'll need. And that way she has 2 more calls with me in ongoing Voxer support for pre and post launch. So that is the plan, and we're sticking to it. And that way I can hold her accountable as to when she said her course will be done. And I think these are too hard for me. Yeah. When she said her course will be done, and I can support her through the launch. I'm gonna take these off of the aluminum foil because I don't need to. Um. Mm-hmm, mm-hmm, mm-hmm. I always need extra pepper in my salad. I like to do like a table blend. And this one I think has lemon in it. I like to just doctor things up. And then I like to do onion powder just because I like to taste onion and honestly everything. I'm not even gonna lie. At first, I used to be afraid to like use onion powder, and now I'm like, because I used to think you have to like cook it in or it just won't sit right with me, my stomach. But no, it's good. Not me leaving it on the aluminum foil. I'm done. So one of the things that I do at the end or beginning of every month is I gather all of my content ideas that I've had throughout the month. So I usually just like put it on my calendar as like a random day. And I am trying to get better with utilizing the content ideas that I actually have throughout the month. So today, at the start of this month, I am typing all of my content ideas onto this content marketing strategy document that I use for my clients and my mentees. I just don't use it for myself, but I'm going to start using it. And it's listed out into like the 4 weeks of the month. And so I'm just going to put on here my caption starters, like my hooks, and any visual example that I have. But usually now I don't even really care if my visual matches the context of the reel, because clearly Instagram says, show me a flower and talk about business. I don't know. So I'm doing my content, and I'm also making sure that my financial sheet for February is done. It is accurate, it's closed out, and gathering my total expenses for February on the personal side, the business side. And I'm also making my budget for March on my financial sheet. So I do sell this. This is a part of my money management simplified offer that I have on my site. And I do that because to me, it is business. Like knowing your numbers, knowing how you're pricing your services, knowing what your budget is, knowing what your expenses are, all those things. It's important to know those numbers so that you go into each month clear. So I'm gonna give you an example. The other week, me and my client was on our coaching call, and we were basically planning out her being ready to go to Jamaica for vacation. And so because we know that expense is coming, we ended up like changing how much she's going to pay herself all of March, so that she can prepare for that new income increase that she's going to need in order to be in Jamaica comfortably and living her best life. So these are just things that I like to do at the beginning of the month, like prepare myself financially, have an idea of what my content focus is, and also lastly, have an idea of what my email focus is, because I'm only doing 4 emails a month now for my subscribers. And yeah, before I did like 12 at one point. I was like, girl, you're crazy. But I'm doing like Sunday emails to my subscribers now. So I'm also going to be listing out what's going to be in those emails. And these are just things that I do. I call it a CEO day, where I'm doing all the things that is necessary to work on my business. Okay. Because working in my business means me being on these coaching calls, me being in Voxer, me giving advice and tips throughout the week, and updating my clients' strategy sheet. That's working in my business. But emails, content, my own content, and my financial sheet, maintaining that's working on my business. So that's what I'm doing, and I'm wrapping that up. definitely about to miss my turn. I had to go to the store to grab a couple knickknacks. Today was a full day, as I said that it was going to be, even though my middle client rescheduled. It was still a pretty busy day because I just went ahead and snuck in doing the dishes. Now I'm hungry. It's 6:34. My daughter got home from school not too long ago. She's in middle school. And yeah, I'm about to go home, cook some shrimp, and probably like shrimp and rice. I've been addicted to this Good Culture sour cream. Like, I've literally been putting it on everything. And I started roasting my veggies in the oven. And because I always cook it like on the stove, but it makes it kind of like wet, and then I have to like dry it out on the stove. So yeah, I've been making it in the oven, and it's really, really good. So I'm thinking about doing something like that. I have to wake up early tomorrow because I got to get the boo from the airport. He has been in California on a men's retreat. That's like his area of expertise. He loves all that type of stuff, like men's work, couples work, divine feminine and masculine energy type of content and things like that. So yeah, we got to go pick him up early morning, and then I have a call at 10, and that is a spot treatment call. And spot treatment just means like we are focusing on one aspect of their business, or the other option is that they just have a whole bunch of questions about random aspects of their business. They get to choose. So I've worked with her before. She actually was like one of the first people to ever purchase my Business Beyond the Chair course, because it used to be a course before it was a workbook. And yeah, she completed it. She saw amazing results, and then after that she really wanted to like change her niche, and so I haven't worked with her since then. But I just found her on Instagram again on my Explore page, and it looks like she's settled in really, really well with her niche in terms of her content and her page and her clientele. And I took a peek at her services and things like that, so I was very proud to see that. DM'd her, told her I was proud of her, and then like a couple of days later she booked a spot treatment call. So I'm excited to see what all I can help her bring to life within her business, and that's it. And then the rest of tomorrow is just going to be chilling with the boo and relaxing, and then we're back at it again on Wednesday. I have 3 calls on Wednesday, so yeah. And here is the final result. This is like a baby plate, so I might actually get seconds. So I realized, I think it's like, what time is it? Okay, it's almost 9 o'clock at night. I realized that I didn't even touch on my last client's call. So my last client, she's a mentee. Which is separate from like my VIP clients and VIP coaching. So we were on the call for a while. Actually, we actually went over the time because my mentees get 1 hour bi-weekly, and then my VIP clients get up to 90 minutes weekly, right? So we went over the time, but we really needed to, because we needed to wrap our minds around her financial sheet, because I get all of my mentees and my clients who are trying to grasp their money management. I get them to start with Money Management Simplified for sure. Get on the financial sheet so that every month for the 3 months that we're working together, or however long, they get accustomed to it, and then it's like second nature to like be on top of their money management. But anyway, we talked about her financial sheet, made sure that we were clear. She was asking me questions like if she needed to get a sales tax license, and she lives in Massachusetts. So we Googled it, and it said that, yeah, she does, because every state is different. So she's going to be selling retail. So we had to talk about that, her vendors that she's going to go with, how to make profit on it. charge your sales tax, and then how to sell it online. And so we're switching her booking app. She's with Acuity and she's switching over to Vagaro. You'll hear me talk about Vagaro a lot just because they have all of the features that I want my clients to grow into. And a lot of other booking apps kind of keep you stuck with not the best features or not enough features. So for me, I'm like, just get the booking app that has everything so that you're not moving your clients from booking app to booking app just to save $5, you know? So yeah, got her money management down. Um we're clear that we're switching to Vagaro. We talked about all the features that she'll need. She has a call with Vagaro customer service. We also needed to figure out what we were doing with her emails because she has like 3 different email lists. So we needed to consolidate them, send emails to all of them. That part was a lot, but we got it together. And moving forward, I just need her to focus on getting her Vagaro set up so that we can do schedules, checkouts, reschedules, things like that. One of the biggest things was she told me that she opens her schedule on the first bi-monthly, but she allows her clients to book out more than 2 months. So that means like she'll open her schedule April 1st for June and July because April and May is already booked from March, right? Yeah. April, May. Yeah. So she opened her schedule April 1st for June and July, but she still allows her clients to book further out than that. So what I was telling her was the whole point, and I honestly don't know if people were already doing this. All I know is that I never heard about it before, and I started opening and closing my books because I hated people being like all over my schedule all throughout the year. So I didn't even know it was a thing, but I started doing it, like only having my schedule open every 2 months, and I started posting about it a lot on social media, and this is what's working for me. This is helping me keep up with deposits and, scheduling vacations and off time and all those things. But when you do that, it also is a gateway for the next opportunity, which is having a wait list because you condense your demand into those 2 months. So then people start booking ahead more frequently. People take like your booking day more seriously. So it's a gateway. You keep your schedule only open for 2 months. You don't let people book outside of those 2 months, but she says she was. And then the next booking tier, I call it booking tiers. I don't know what other people call it, but the next booking tier is having a wait list so that when people are on your booking site and they see, oh, she doesn't have Tuesday the 19th open, you still get that client's contact because they then get on your wait list. Whereas if you don't have an automated wait list through your booking site, you just lose that client. And you don't capture their emails. So then that's one booking tier. And then the next booking tier could be, I'm going to have my clients pay a convenience fee in order to book ahead of the 2 months that are already available. So then you have a separate booking day for VIP booking, and then they pay their convenience fee. Now you have a new stream of income. I used to get like $500 all the way to $1,000 every time I did VIP booking because people were paying for multiple appointments. Like they pay per appointment to book ahead, and people were booking like multiple appointments for not for, why do I have this up? For 2 months at a time. So my salon was bringing in like 500 to 1,000. It really just depends on the time of year, but and then another booking tier can be memberships. Like you can literally have people pay a specific total every single month to get perks, to be able to book ahead, to be able to bypass deposits. Like it's a whole bunch of things that you can do with it. And that way you are getting like recurring income with memberships, monthly recurring income. And so I was just telling her like, you're shooting yourself in the foot because we need you to be very strict with your boundaries of not letting them book outside of the months that are available so that we can have the gateway strategy of the wait list and then the VIP. If they know they can book 4 months out from today, they're not going to take the VIP serious, and then you're not going to really be able to capitalize off of it. So we touched on that, and that was good. I just wanted to recap y'all on that. But I'm tired. I'm most likely going to go to bed early because I have to be at the airport at like 6 o'clock in the morning. And I like to sleep in as much as I can. So this is it may be hard for me. Maybe not. Let's be positive. But thanks for chilling with me today, y'all. The next day in the life as a business coach is coming. And also, I'm definitely going to be dropping a vlog or just a video about relationships and love and just my views and everything I've learned because I feel like it can help someone. But that's it. Good night.